Hello. So next dashboard is Signalwise analysis, and which is most important dashboard because you here you can drill down by selecting just one signal or all trade signals and drill down from various point. We will see what slicers we have here. So we will select first all trade signals, and we will select all days as well, right? So now here, we can analyze with various slicers here, which is very important because like if we see just the calls, right? So your win ratio in call is 50%. You can see 22 wins and 22 loses, but your risk reward ratio is 1 is to 0.83, right? And in the put, if you see, the win ratio is also good, but your risk reward ratio is not good, right? So you can have that analyze from every angle, like in bank nifty how you are doing within the all trade signals, right? Or any signal you have selected here. So in bank nifty you have highest win ratio in compared to nifty, maybe. So nifty has 40/60, right? So you may have more indexes here, right? And then you can check which time zone has the most wins, right? Maybe very early, it may be good because it's just starting the day, your psychology is good, so your win ratio is good. But as the day passes, it might reduce, right? So you can analyze by time zone as well how you are doing, um, and the holding periods, right? Like if you are holding for just 0 to 5 minutes, is it profitable, like more win ratio, or if you are holding for more, right? So you can have that kind of analysis here. Like if you hold for longer, it is higher. So it's different for everyone, right? Uh, or based on trade signal as well. So you can analyze from every angle here. Here I have trade only intraday, otherwise overnight and intraday you can see your performance by type of the trade. So it's a risk management part. This is the market structure. Like calls don't give quick returns. It takes time, but put gives quick results, right? So this is a market structure. The some index is preferable for you, some is not, because in bank nifty you have big moves, but in nifty you have small moves. Even the time zones of the day, like once the market start, the first hour is exciting, then the market tends to be range bound, and then again from 1:30 to 30 it gives swings, so you get good results likewise. So this is all you can, the market structure wise analysis you can do. And then the risk management wise, whether you hold it for intraday or overnight, how is your performance. And I'm sure when overnight trades you won't have the highest win ratio and risk reward ratio compared to the intraday trades. And the zero dt or other dts, in zero dt you can see your you have higher returns compared to other days, like 15.6%, but the risk is also higher. So you need to understand that, right? The win ratio is almost 50%, but other trades, other DTs, you can compare it. Here I have 1.104, which is good. Even the this win ratio and lose ratio is highest. So once you have this data, 2:1 and 1:1, we have seen the previous thing, right? We can enter that like 3:2 is, which is 60%, and 1:1. So this is the best. 0 dt is not the best, but even 2 dt is give you the best results if you can take the advantage of this analysis, right? So this is the real data you can understand. 1 dt is also risky, you can see from my trades. 1 dt is also having the no, worst risk reward ratio, but the win ratio is good, right? So you have to analyze from every angle, the dt, the how you are taking the risk. 0 dt give you average profit, higher average profit, but also higher average losses, right? So I would prefer to do it in the next expiry on 0 dts. It may be more beneficial, right? And next is psychology, which is most important. Like here you have two options: after first loss trade and before first loss trade. So it's like if you don't believe in probability, after your one loss, what you start doing is, you start looking for small profits, small 20 points, 30 points, and your SL being the same, your risk reward ratio would go haywire, and your number of trades will also increase after one loss trade. So when you select after one loss trade, sorry, let's check before one loss trade first. So once you select before of one loss trade, so what it includes is, like all loss trades, first loss trades, and everything before your first loss trade, right? So it selects that. So let's clear this filter. So how is your performance before one loss trade, which means if you have two wins before the first loss, so it will have two wins and one loss considered in the before first loss trade, and everything after first loss trade will be in this filter. So you can analyze in this way, and I'm sure you will get surprising result here. In my case, I'm already practicing this tool for many months now, so actually my performance after first loss trade is good. But in your case, I'm sure after one loss trade you will you will having the very less average profit compared to the before first loss trade, and you will be losing normally, like your SL will not be changed. So you will having like 1 is to 0.50 risk reward risk, which is very worst. You can never make money in options trading if you have that kind of risk reward. At least you should aim for 1 is to 1, and here you have to get 50-60%, then you can get some result. That's the reason why you have this projections thing, which we will cover in detail, and which is the backbone. Once you have this kind of analysis, you can input that over here and see if you can achieve your goal or not, right? See, another psychology point is, like if you are exiting early and not holding your winners, and which is the case with me. So you can see if, like whenever I had early exit, maybe in profit, but my actual target was hit later, right? So you can see, if I can hold the trade, these trades longer, it's already having the 73% win rate and the highest risk reward rate, right? So the main problem every trader including me faces is not holding to the winners, right? So if you can constantly track this trade outcome, you can improve your psychology, right? Compared to that, SL hit later trade may be lower, so this is the way you can have this kind of analysis here. And even time gap from last trade, like how long you have waited. Like if you have taking quick trades, it might have less less win ratio. In my case it's not the case, but you can have that, based on your data you can have that analysis. And also you can compare this to, like after one loss trade, and combine this analysis, how quickly you are taking the trades and what is the performance in those trades, right? So you can combine these filters, like how it is doing input, or maybe some particular signals here, right? Like rejection from support, for example, right? So you can combine these filters and analyze your trades. Even you can remove some of the filters if you want and see the overall performance from for a particular signal, right? So this rejection from support, which is nothing but um, uh, which is market going maybe down, and on the support it make a weak, and I entered the trade, so I assume that it will go up, but it's not going up, right? So some of the good indicator I have is, like maybe full candle with volume, which gives the results every time. So you can see my win ratio is here 7 is to 3, which is very very good, I would say. you know 73% or 80%, we can say, and the risk reward is 1 is to 0.82. So like seeing just the risk reward, it doesn't seem good, but let's enter this assumption in here. So my win ratio is less, maybe even less, 1 is to 0.82. Yeah, this will work. And my win ratio here is, okay, 73% approximately, right? Yeah, this will work. So now you can see on just this, looking at this chart, we doesn't make any sense, but we combine with projection and it will give much sense. Like with this kind of risk reward win ratio, and even the risk reward ratio is worst, not good, then also you can make 10,000 into 10 times in just 87 trades. So you can change this number of trades. Like this kind of opportunity comes only once or twice a day. So in 47 days you can achieve your goal, first goal, then your third goal, likewise. So if you have this kind of analysis, like how you are doing in each signal, you can do a lot of planning for your trades. Maybe you can select another rejection from resistance, like market is going up and it started falling, like I have a good win ratio but risk reward ratio is not good, so I can improve those trades, right? I can plan accordingly. uh, yeah, bullish trend reversals tend to give good result, maybe. Yeah, here you can see 4 is to 1, there is 77% win ratio and this risk reward ratio, which is very good, in my way. If you just focus on this kind of signals like bullish trend reversals or full candle, then you can easily achieve your goals, whatever it may be. So the aim for this tool is to have your best win ratio and best risk reward ratio, so that you can plan your trade and get results quickly. And one more thing you can do here is, like once you select the criterias or slicers, you can view the list of trades based on these selections. So if you click on here, it will bring you to the list of trades based on your selection. Like only full candle with volume trades are listed here. So if you want to drill down and analyze your trade on a trade basis, you can do that. And also you can save this dashboard like before in the same folder as jpeg, and you can share it on social media or save it for your future reference, right? So that is all about this dashboard. So I will see you in the next dashboard. Thank you.